Oh, Jonas Eliasson, man, and your website is me-mover.com, where you could go
Yeah,
see the neatest vehicle that gets you around any city or any country or anything in the world, it seems. That's better than a bicycle, man. It's cheaper than a Segway, but acts almost like a Segway, doesn't it? And it's an exercise machine, but it doesn't pound your bones or anything like that, too. So it's just a delightful thing that the whole world needs, so we can get around and out of cars and stay in shape and everything. And it's coming out of one guy in Denmark. So how'd you get to this idea?
well, it's a bit of a long story, but I was living in Stockholm a couple of years ago.
I think I've heard
and
it
I
before. Yeah.
What?
I think I heard this story before. No, I'm teasing you. It was an inside joke because we've done this 3 times because of my incompetence running my computer. I'm sorry.
That's no problem. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you again. Is that okay?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, I was living in Stockholm many years ago, and I was using the inlines quite a lot of times to get to and from the train, the metro and so forth.
Inlines? What is that? A bus or something?
Oh no, inlines. It's roller skates.
Oh, roller
Rollerblades.
skate. Oh, inline roller skating. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So basically, I just needed a far better inlines
Yeah.
or roller skates that were safer and that were faster,
Yeah.
and I can use them all the time,
Mhm.
and it should be easy to
Yeah.
use. So from that kind of start, I started thinking, using that for a lot of years when I couldn't sleep. I was thinking of this machine,
Yeah.
and in 2008 I decided, well, let's do this. And I thought I was gonna use maybe 2 years to develop and produce it, and it took some more years. There was in 2008, and we have this. Now it's set in production, everything is ready, and now we say 2014. So it's 5.5 years basically from idea to have set up the production.
But
And what it does, which is really kind of a big surprise to us, because it did everything we wanted. I wanted it to do transportation, right? Getting from A to B. It does that. But then it's fantastic fun too. It's such a surprise how fun it is to ride. It has this skiing-like movement, and then it has the exercise functionality. When you ride on it, it's really good exercise. It's ergonomic. You train your core muscles, your stomach, your back, and your thighs and your gluteus at the same time. I sound like a TV commercial, but it's actually true.
you get an infomercial. I know that.
Oh yeah, but so this was the machine, right?
Yeah.
And again, on top of this, when you merge this together, you also have this way of moving in the city, which is actually born from the city, because you stand up, you have full control even at still standing, and you can see above the traffic since you get 10 centimeters higher. You stand up,
Ah.
so it's very safe, and you can stop anytime and step off without parking because it stands on its own. Someone you meet on the street to buy some groceries or whatsoever. So it has this transportation, exercise, fun, and it merges perfectly with the city or the public bus. It's really not works really well.
Well, I think it's also a wonderful device for.
So this is the
Yeah, for 2 things. I think here we have a lot of retirement communities. I don't know if Denmark is the same, but everybody over 60 goes and live in this little village kind of thing, and they drive around in golf carts, which is stupid. They should have something like yours, the Me Mover, because then they can start using some exercise, and it's not pounding on their joints or anything, and it probably even gets them faster than even a golf cart would if they want, because it's more convenient.
And it's safer too. It's no motor. It will never run wild on you.
Right.
And then I would say another thing, because I mean, as we do in Denmark, we do have you have this obesity issue in the US, as we do in Sweden, and people really need to move.
Yeah, yeah.
They really need to lift their asses, if you pardon me.
Absolutely. That's the only way you do it. Yeah. No, I run every
that's part
day.
of our mission, to get people moving, and then the second is again to get them engaged in the city, because when you step out of the golf cart or the car, for that sake,
right,
you're open,
you're
social,
right.
That's an important part of our vision.
But also, I see it as, I could throw in the trunk of the car, go out in the country, And my wife and I could have both of these and travel because it's easy to talk, to stop, to do anything. You could travel a lot more distance and doing anything you want in the world and get there better, faster, cheaper, whatever it is.
Yeah. You can bring your stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we see in Copenhagen. We have this the first we had this test customer that we're using. And this is a sightseeing company, and that's exactly what they want. They get
sightseeing, yes. Yeah.
And people that do not know how to bike or
right.
It could be anything. And they can get up on the Mimur, they learn it slowly, it takes a couple of minutes, then they start moving around in the city, completely safe. They can talk, they can stop.
Right. Well, you're talking about that.
It's such a good way. It's like walking, but just faster.
We have, we have sightseeing people here that use Segways. And a good friend of mine was on one of these sightseeing tours and wound up in the hospital on the Segway. I mean, these things are a little dangerous, they can be. Yeah? And that's why it seems like you eliminate all those kinds of issues, with yours. Besides the price, it's a 1/10 of the cost or whatever. but there's I mean, which is the most important thing. But it's less because it's like a tricycle with pedals that you stand on, right? So it's that kind of balance, and gosh, if you're a skier too, you want to, develop those muscles. That seems the best.
You actually use the same. You can see that because, as I said, it takes a couple of minutes to learn.
Right.
It's a completely new vehicle. Doesn't help you if you bike before, but on the other hand, if you cannot bike, that's no hindrance either.
Right.
But the thing is that the people that we see that just can jump on the Me Mover and just run like this directly. It's skiers, basically. Yeah. Alpine skiers that can because you use the same muscles.
They know what that is. Yeah, and I think that developing core, I mean, that seems to be what we're finding out, is that that's the most important thing in our, staying fit is that those core muscles. And that's why you have an easy, fun way to develop that is wonderful. But I think the best part of, your Me Mover is, man, you got $100,000 in 4 days raising money for this thing. Yeah.
And it's great. It's fantastic. It's really great.
And in a couple more days, you're already up to $150,000, $60,000. It's just incredible. I mean, that just proves, I mean, to me, the acceptance of this, the need for this, how important it is, and the rest of it.
The thing is, we have customers on all the continents now.
Really? Right.
So it's like we have, so it's this small community that picks it up. We have in Hong Kong, we have in Japan, Australia, in South Africa, and it's quite amazing how it's.
You're going to have to make snow tires for this.
We have a guy. There is a buyer in Vladivostok in the North Russia. So some snow tires, maybe some skis too.
Well, so you're on Kickstarter now, and people actually go to Kickstarter now while you're still there because it's probably going to be more expensive, once you get off Kickstarter, and so it's important to have.
So hurry.
Right, hurry. And the way to find it is go to me-mover.com, right? And that's where you get it all and find out about it. Even if Kickstarter's over, watch the video. That's the important thing, is watch the video of this thing. It's fun, and it's a classy video you guys done, and I'm so glad. Yeah. Oh, you're a great, fella to come back and do this after I screwed it up. So
no problem.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Good luck to you, and say hello to your boy. Don't you have a daughter? Do you have a daughter too, or not? Just the son?
I have a daughter, I have a son, and I have a dog and a wife. So
I see. The whole package. And now you got the hottest product in the world, so that's great.
Yeah. Still do.
Thank you so much, Jonas. Take care of yourself. Give my best to the family.
Take care.
All right, bye now.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.